Straight talk.
Straight talk, no chaser.
No chase.
No chaser.
Tripp Simpson.
What up, though?
Juiceman Dan.
Peace.
And forever love the Koosta.
My post was in regard to something that happened in Baton Rouge, Louisiana this morning.
So when you got the black people versus the police, you got a majority of America supporting the police against black people.
What did George Washington do when he thought he was being suppressed by the British government?
He fought back. So is that what you're saying? Does that mean?
Refer to George Washington.
I was shot.
Yo,
what the fuck is this?
Tito's, bitch.
Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch. Tito's, bitch.
I said Tito's, bitch.
Yo.
Wow.
Good day, Mike.
Who knows how this show is going to start off? He started off in a goddamn
Australian
accent. I couldn't tell if he was British or Australian.
It was both. Good.
And he got a Jamaican beard. What this nigga's confused.
Yeah, ginger beer. Yeah, man. Everything's Irish. We are Straight Talk, No Chase. I am your brother, the Juiceman Dan.
I'm your brother, Mr. Let's Talk Real, Cohen Cosby.
You know it's the homie, Tripp Simpson. All day.
Every day.
Brother JP in the house, the religion slayer.
The what? What'd you say you are?
Religion slayer.
The religion slayer.
Cutting them off.
That's what's up,
Dang.
man. Hey.
Where was you when the Hebrew Israelites jumped me, man? Where was you?
Yeah, they definitely just jumped this dude, man, right before you came.
They got him.
Yeah, they got me.
Oh, yeah.
Hell no, it's on.
They got him.
Nah.
They got
No,
him.
it's not on. They're good brothers, though.
Hey,
good
no more
brothers.
beef. No more beef in the community, man.
Yeah,
That's what we talking about today. No more beef in the community.
No
Yeah, I gotta holler at him, though.
Definitely.
No more.
So, look, man, how was everybody New Year? I mean, Dan was at my house drunk talking about dolphins and shit.
I wasn't, drunk, but I was
You
a
worked?
dolphin.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Cohen.
That's a goddamn drunk dolphin. Or a dolphin with throat cancer. What the fuck's wrong with him? I don't know.
I don't have cancer.
But my New Year's was good, man. I spent
What you do, man?
on Christmas, man. I spent time with my family. I don't celebrate Christmas.
I said New Year's, my brother.
Oh, New Year's. I went out and drove Uber New Year's and made a stack. I had a good time.
Oh, time out. We missing the bell, man. Because this nigga's mouth was literally on the
Yeah,
mic.
he likes that, dog. Last week he did that shit.
I feel like they can't hear me if I ain't close enough.
Oh man.
Thank you.
Ain't nobody told you to touch that fucking bell.
JP the God, what's good? How was your New Year?
About the holidays that's going on nowadays.
Holidays.
Hella days.
They it's so international now that you can't even duck it. So some of my family members, they're beginning to waking up. So what they do now, they trying to figure out, oh man, I should do it the day before, or I should do it the day after. You know what I'm saying? Which is a good thing. I guess that's a start. You know what I'm saying? Because celebrating that on that specific time is, you're celebrating something else. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't even trip off none of that shit, man. My kids, I get them what they want, but they already know me.
Good. Hey,
I ain't no Jesus guy. I just,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
You got straighties and shit.
What you do is you embrace family. That's it. Embrace family.
yeah.
That's what I call it.
But look though, should we just do that on them days?
Every day.
It should be every
Oh,
day,
yeah,
right?
Every day.
That type of passion. Oh shit, that type of passion and
That
love
was
you should have
passion right
behind that. We should embrace that every day. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
That's what we should do. We
Yeah,
should try
definitely.
to embrace that every day, and because for real, thank you, brother. for real,
Thank you, brother.
we don't really. The only time we hook up with our family members is a goddamn get together, a funeral, and a goddamn holiday. That's it. That's it.
Shout out to this nigga,
Hey,
JP.
please.
Damn.
Hey, JP, you got the corner today. Why do you call it a holiday?
Because that shit gonna send all y'all straight to hell.
I
You know what?
guess
You
so.
know
All
what
the
you call it.
believers.
You know why you call it holiday.
But but right now though we gotta shift gears to the topic that's going on right now.
Let's do it.
We working on a slightly new format right now. So we all gonna have our own segments. But this week we're gonna start off with Tripp's segment. I'm gonna let him explain it.
Definitely.
You break it down.
So look,
Pause.
the name of this new segment is called This Week in Wokeness.
Woke. You better stay woke.
And by wokeness, I mean this new contagious feeling of black power that is infecting everyone. But we got some good and we got some bad with that. And that's what the purpose of this segment is. Okay. So without any further ado, we're going to get this week in wokeness started. I got three topics I want to talk about tonight.
Three.
Topic number one. I like to get on the good brother Polite.
Good brother. We just went to go see him speak.
Oh yeah, definitely Baltimore
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, man. So there's been a lot of negativity floating around the community these days, but what I want to do with my first two topics, I want to note some positivity.
Okay.
So, Brother Polite last week has engaged into a battle with LAPD, which I think is positive because it's not just another brother talking shit. It's a brother saying, you know what? They not gonna do me and my peoples like that. If you don't know, LAPD ran up on him and his wife while he was at the some check cashing place trying to wire some money, and he roughed up his wife and they roughed him up a little bit. You know, they didn't kill him, they didn't try to stab him or do nothing crazy to him, but at the same time, a citizen shouldn't take that. So what he did was he hollered at Malik Zulu Shabazz of Black Panthers. He got with the young lady in New York. What's her name? I think it's Aisha Shabazz or something. Real good attorney out of New York City. I could be saying her name wrong, but basically, man, this week, man, he just been moving. He been working. He done had a press conference outside of the precinct. And one thing I thought that he did that was pretty good this week, he had a 2-hour interview with the attorney. I hope I'm not messing up her name, but I think it's Aisha Shabazz or Akita Shabazz out of New York City. And she basically broke down a lot of the misconceptions that a lot of us are getting as far as the courts go. So yeah, shout out to that brother Polite.
So Polite.
Shout out to Brother Polite.
I'll speak on Polite, man.
Dan.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Tripp. This is This Week in Wokeness.
Number two.
Follow the goddamn format, cuz.
Yeah, it's new. We don't have a format.
Number two, I'd like to say a shout out to Tariq Nasheed, man, because
shout out to Tariq.
Obviously he's done a lot of good work in 2016. And he just announced on his podcast last week that he's gonna continue that work. He has a documentary coming out about the Haitian Revolution.
Yeah,
that's gonna be. It's probably gonna be fire.
Stupid though.
It's probably gonna be fire. So I just like to say shout out to him. You know, whenever he releases the information for the GoFundMe or Kickstarter or whatever, man, you know, definitely we're gonna support that.
Definitely.
Now,
elephant in the room.
let's get into this crazy shit that's going on. You got, yes sir, Mike. You got Dr. Umar Johnson versus Sara Suten Seti.
The general.
Now, I'm gonna say
confused with the car insurance.
I'm gonna say this, man, about this whole situation. First of all, I got a lot of respect for both of these brothers, so I'm not here to shit on them.
Straight up.
But what I do want to do, I want to shed some light on this whole crazy situation because
it sounded like Umar shed light.
I mean,
no pun intended.
Yeah.
He called a nigga albino and shit.
You know, I honestly, man, I think Dr. Umar is better than this, and I don't understand why he would even call for some tribunal in the first place. For what?
The fuck is the tribunal?
Because number one, this is a situation that didn't have nothing to do with him. Okay, but I get it. You want to get the community together. I get that. You want to call the elders together, but at the same time, when you do that, how you going to keep saying, well, I'm the prince of this, and I do this, and I do that, and I'm more known than all y'all, and I'm saying I need to come to the tribunal. Like, that's extra shit, man. And that's not needed in this scenario.
Right.
It's totally not needed.
Right.
And to wonder why Seti would come at you Come on, man. You was definitely throwing a line out there, trying to see who would catch that bait. I don't know why, but that it seems like that's what happened. Like I said, no disrespect, but I mean, look, if you want a peaceful tribunal, just say you want a peaceful tribunal, or call everybody who you want to come to tribunal and do it off the camera. But when you calling people out on camera, people are going to get defensive.
I don't think it's that he called him out on camera. I think it's the way he called everybody.
Yeah, he called everybody
Yeah,
out.
he called everybody. But to call everybody is one thing. But to say, I am that nigga pretty much. And if I can do this, all of y'all can do it.
Right.
I think that's what Seti's problem was.
It definitely was. And it's a situation that it's Seti was involved in the situation. So now listen, I'm not excusing Seti's actions.
I don't know though.
No, Seti was involved in the situation that Umar was calling out.
Okay, I'll just say it was.
Umar called the tribunal
Right.
because of the Seti Pharaoh Sarnetta shit. Right? That don't got nothing to do with you, bro. So I mean, okay, Seti responded, and I think Seti responded in a way that he probably shouldn't have done. I think that was unnecessary too.
I thought that was a bit asinine the way he responded.
I think that was who he
But
is.
when Dr. Umar, the psychologist, responded back to what Seti said, that was even worse.
Because
you instigated this situation, bro, and then
Even the picture is bad.
right.
nigga got the Philly hat on.
And then you
like,
come out,
you
and then you
fucking
come
nut.
out, you come out with an apology. You come out with an apology, and like it's not even a real apology. Like, bro, take that L. All right, man. I understand. Emotions get flared. It's happened to us all. You know. I mean, nobody's perfect, and I don't expect any of these guys to be perfect.
You know what happened with that? Seti Umar was no different from Trump and Hillary. And I say that because Trump does what he does. Seti does what he does. Hillary went down to Trump's stance. Umar, and I don't mean to say go down as in disrespect to Seti.
Sounded a little disrespectful.
No, because I like Seti. I rock with Seti. He bang on that motherfucking beast. That's Seti's lane. But Umar went down to another lane, and we need to be okay with the fact that we're not all in the same lane. So Umar really disrespected that man's everything he stands for by saying, nigga, you ain't this, you ain't that. And the light skin shit, nigga, that's Willie Lynch shit, bro. Right there, man.
And then to come out with an apology and say, oh, it's y'all fault, it's the media's fault, it's the people who are instigating it. Nah, bro, you got millions of people following you, looking up to you, and you come out with a video like that, people are going to instigate it.
And that's what we have to take into consideration, that we have followers.
Exactly.
So both of them messed up by displaying this stuff on the internet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They could have handled that differently. You know what I'm saying? We gotta remember that people that when we step out here and teach, we got people that's following us.
Exactly.
We got people that's watching us. So we always have to be like, damn, somebody watching. It's like a fishbowl.
So what you saying, leaders should be held to a higher standard?
Hell yeah.
If you take that role as a leader, you are held to a high standard, whether you like it or not. Nigga, Umar, I'm a brother that looks up to Umar. But I can't.
Is that because he's taller than you, or just?
No, the nigga said I'm 6'4". Nigga, you'll never be 6'3", nigga.
You fucking midget.
But I can't respect something like that because we know what we up against. Because at the end of the day, while these two brothers, who are good brothers, going back and forth, the enemy is sitting back laughing. We fighting again. We really fucking lynched.
I think
I think
even at our highest,
I think too much emphasis has been put on infighting because we're not the only group of people that have infights and power struggles, and just ours are exacerbated in the media. So I do agree in one sense that it's plenty of conflict in everybody's community over leadership. To become a leader, you have to have a certain amount of vitality, a certain amount of vigor, a certain amount of I'm the shit. Like you have to assume a certain thing if you are a leader in the community. And I think it just played out publicly, and it shouldn't have. But at the same time, I expect that from leadership throughout history. If I look at all of the leaders in the black community, whether it was Malcolm X versus Martin Luther King, whether it was Garvey versus Du Bois, they all had different ideology, and it played out publicly. If we're gonna be critical. We got to be critical of leaders. All of our leaders.
Yeah,
It is always played out. If they were public figures, it is always played out in the public.
I'll say this though.
Okay.
From a man who
Okay.
and I don't want to see. I don't got no hate for Dr. Umar Johnson. We're just talking about what the fuck is going on. So
This is talk.
it's just
Straight
talk.
talk, no
It's straight
motherfucking
talk,
chase.
no chase.
Period. And this is what the people are seeing. So whatever. You a psychologist, so you couldn't psychologically break down what
He
was
already
going
said
on.
that in the video. Nigga, you don't think I can motherfucking psychologically
He
evaluate?
did kind of.
You know,
I don't agree with all of his diagnosis of saying maybe he was.
He diagnosed-
He couldn't. He
same
hated the
time-
cracker within.
At the
Y'all kind of look alike. Do you have that problem? Do you hate the cracker within? Somebody do it. Look at the doubles. Look at the double screen, y'all.
nigga
Seti and Tripp kind of look alike.
Oh wow.
That's who we all.
They do.
Damn, y'all do.
Y'all do kind of look alike,
Fuck.
bruh.
But that's cool though, because we all related somehow. He hate that shit. He hate
Hey look.
that shit.
Hey look.
He hate.
Do you hate the cracker within?
Yeah.
Listen,
Do you hate the crack?
Do you
within
not see an
yourself?
African in the mirror when you?
man, that's Native American, man.
Oh shit! That's what Umar said. Y'all niggas want to always gravitate towards.
But look, on the real though, I mean, look, that shit was-
Tribunal.
damn, and you a Bama too, Mike.
Tribunal.
I see. You're a Bama
Put the
too.
picture up.
You're a Bama.
Hey,
I peeped that. He took Umar the picture.
Hey.
Big ass pictures.
he put on for the partly melanated brothers, man. Just like you. Look at it. I ain't gonna say Umar said melanin deficient. I wouldn't go there.
But look,
I just say partly melanated.
I'm gonna say this though. On the real, man, I mean, both of the brothers, they good dudes. They just need to get out their feelings, man, and get this shit off the internet. Like, and move. Umar, get back to your grind. Get back to saving black children and build your fucking school.
And I think he's back to that. I think he's back to that.
All right, well, Seti, do your thing.
Bang on that beast.
Yeah, keep banging on the beast, bro.
And I think he's back to that because Umar, he put out an apology. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a cool ass.
Come on.
Nah, that was not an apology.
I mean, he put out a somewhat apology.
That was a.
What Umar said in that apology was this. The brother said, look, he got letters from the 14-year-olds. He got letters from people that follow him saying, look, man, I look up to you. You can't do this.
Look, well, that's what I'm trying to say. It's a difference between a teacher and a leader.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
That was actually the theme of the show that didn't really get out
There's
there.
a difference between a preacher and a leader.
Preacher.
Damn right.
and
No, I think it's a difference between teachers. I think it's a difference between teachers and leaders. I've had a few good teachers in my life, but I've also had great leaders. Like
Yeah.
Get your mouth off the mic. That's nasty, bro.
My mouth wasn't on the mic, dog.
Your lips is like touching us, mother.
That motherfucker.
I didn't make that fucking sound.
He definitely did. He
I
definitely
didn't make
did.
that fucking sound.
Y'all can't hear it because these mics is like super like good.
Yeah, shout out to ListenVision.
Shout out to
Thanks,
ListenVision.
ListenVision.
Man, my mic $10,000, nigga. I don't got to put my lips on this.
I wouldn't say
motherfucking
10,000, but ListenVision got some nice mics.
mic. Fuck you talk about?
Whoa. You like
Yeah.
to talking to him too, Dan?
Ain't no sound you just made. What was
I
that?
Dan had two hands
can't
on his
even
joint
make
the other
that.
day.
That shit is deep, though.
Pause. Hit the bell.
But no,
Hey,
no,
look,
no. let's
this
get
is a prime example of in here we got teachers and leaders, but our conversation devolves very quickly
'Cause we also entertainers.
So
We just
I don't,
assholes. Ain't no
so,
teachers in
so
here.
I don't put my I don't
Lips on the
idolize. I don't idolize men to the point where as though if they have an argument, I
There's a
lose.
point that you idolize men, though, right?
Huh?
We have to grow. We have to grow to know that, though.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't idolize men
Oh, nah.
to the point where as though that when they have an argument or they have a disagreement that happens to play out publicly because they're public figures, that I lose like, oh, they can't do this. They ashame the community. I mean, I'm more literal in the sense that all of the men we make mistakes. When we make mistakes, we're people. We're gonna make mistakes. Some people's mistakes play out in public. Some people's mistakes play out in private. But I look at somebody's body of work, and I look at those two men.
And they both got great bodies
Yeah,
of
I
work.
look at their body of work, and I look at what they done for the community.
But that's what's
And,
confusing,
yeah.
though.
No, but every I don't expect people to be perfect. Like when they put out the tapes of Martin Luther King, he quote unquote cheated on his wife. Every
I ain't never seen those tapes.
But what I'm saying, every
Like
figure, giant in our community had some sketchy past, because as a human being, you don't do everything perfect.
Nah.
So, like, they both went through issues of him with the conscious stripper.
That ain't shit. No, he a single man. Can fuck whatever he want.
But that's what I'm saying.
But the problem with that was he put himself on the pedestal. He said he's celibate. Don't do that to yourself.
Man, you know that dude wasn't celibate.
But
Don't do it to yourself.
But that's the prime example
Don't
of
do it to yourself.
we hold these guys to standards
I
that
ain't
we're
fitting
not
to
holding
I'm
we're
not
not holding
fitting to
ourselves
persecute
to.
another nigga's dick. I ain't doing that.
We
Not
hold,
on this episode.
we're holding ourselves. We holding those men to
No
standards
dick persecution
that we don't
over
hold
here.
ourselves to, and we got to stop that as a community. Because if we compare their body of work to 90% of the people that's criticizing them, it don't add up in no
doesn't add
type
up at
way or form. And these people have dedicated their lives to a cause. You know, they benefited from it, but at the same time, these dudes live a type of existence where they can't go get a 9 to 5 now. They can't do certain things because they drew their line in the sand. Just like, you know what I'm saying, people on the stage have gone through issues because they drawn a line in the sand, what they gonna accept and what they won't accept, and we accept that life that comes with it.
But
They've done the same thing.
Let me play devil's advocate with the super devil's advocate though. And we are all on this platform pretty I'm not gonna say I'm part of the conscious community per se because I'm enlightened brother. But let's just talk about consciousness per se. We really hold the religious form to a higher standard. We hold preachers to a higher standard. And if you got T.D. Jakes and Creflo Dollar going back and forth the way Umar Johnson and Seti went back and forth, we're going to be like, oh, fuck that. Look, these motherfucking preachers, they're supposed to be preaching the gospel of Yeshua
Well,
Christ.
that's the passion in us, though.
But
I wouldn't do that, though.
What we have to take in mind.
You fucking that table up, nigga.
What we have to take in mind.
Every time
right?
you say passion, he
Like
fucks
John
the
F.
table
Kennedy over there. We
This is
must.
what we have to take in mind.
Go ahead.
Now, a teacher, they gonna deal with the information.
Right?
A leader,
Uh-huh.
when you hear leader, it's like I'm leading a tribe of warriors or something. You know what I'm saying? So if we teaching, we have to stay away. If we leaders, then it's another attitude.
So let me ask you a question.
You know what?
So let me ask you a question. Based on that ideology, Seti might be the leader. Umar might be the teacher. See, our problem is we don't understand that there are different the Army's not going to fight the Navy in a motherfucking war.
Hell no.
So we got our leaders fighting our teachers, and we got our teachers fighting our scholars, and our scholars fighting our spiritual advisors. It's so fucked up.
I agree. They're in different. I agree. They're in different lanes.
They're in different lanes.
Like
You know
I
what?
would look at General Seti for motivation. I would honestly look at Umar's lectures more so for
how to raise my
information.
kids.
Shout
how
out,
to raise my
yeah,
kids.
and you know what I'm saying. I got a degree in psychology. Shout out to Texas Southern University. So I follow
Fuck Texas
psychology.
Southern.
What? Damn, that's fucked up, dog.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Texas
Nah,
Southern
fuck
University.
Texas Southern University.
He said, I got a degree.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all niggas, whatever school y'all went to.
Shit.
They went to the school of hard knocks.
I went to blue, hey, look, I went to Blue Plains University.
Yeah, motherfucker.
And he got an
BPU.
F, and he flunked out of there because he's some shit. But anyway,
I went to the university of myself because I am whole.
that means he beats his meat a lot. He knows himself very well. Anyway,
Yeah.
I love this
Especially when you're jerking off every day.
You only hear this here.
I got a degree in psychology.
They jerk
And
off every day.
And I respect what he does in the community in terms of trying to get boys off of getting put into ADHD programs, getting put into special ed, and really exposing that industry in warehousing black boys and understanding the prison industrial complex and understanding those things. So even if a dude displays some type of, fuckboy behavior, some type of shit is outside of their normal character, that shit happens. I don't think you throw people away for that. And I see a lot of people talking
you
about
don't.
dispose of these people, throw them away, but
No,
put
you
the
don't.
next man in place.
But-
and that's the only point I want to leave, man.
But you know what? To
Ride with
piggyback
people
off of
through
what
thick and thin.
to piggyback off what Juiceman Dan was saying, bruh. See, I didn't come up on this wave of consciousness because to me it's not even consciousness no more. It's a bunch of niggas on 125th Street just arguing with each other over stupid shit. I came up off niggas like Phil Valentine,
Well,
John Henrik Clark, the Queen, Dr. Frances Cress Wilson,
a DC native. Shout out, we in DC.
bro. Shit, even
With a psychology degree.
Claude Anderson.
He's here too.
Shit, even Boyce even Boyce
Boys
Watkins.
Walk. Shout out to Boys. Powernomics. Hey, y'all get that book. That book changed my life.
That's consciousness at this point. These guys, these new guys, I'll say, that's up on 125th. They are just getting like third degree regurgitation and just on camera arguing, you know, on YouTube all day about dumb shit.
See,
I honestly think that describes SETI more than it does.
No,
Dr.
it doesn't
Umar.
describe SETI. Actually,
No, I think that describes SETI more than
Shout
Umar.
out to SETI. I'm not going to disrespect SETI like that. SETI put the work in. SETI study under everybody. No disrespect to SETI.
study directly under Dr.
So what I'm saying is, I'm gonna keep it 100,000. The only motherfucker I can listen to, besides your red pill, blue pill, and all them, the old niggas that I came up on. The only young nigga that's out there right now that really makes sense is the little dude Marcus, young Marcus or whatever his name is. He's the only one making sense.
He's talking economics too.
The rest of them dudes is arguing over old ancient texts that don't got shit to do with 2017.
Yeah. But,
Period.
But Lil Marcus is on a whole nother level, and I fuck with him just off the fact that he's.
You love him? What the fuck, nigga? That nigga had to stop and gasp. I fuck with him off. That nigga gasps. Yo,
I didn't gasp.
It's not Monday. Is this your man crush Monday,
no,
little
he
Marcus?
took a gasp. He was like, I fuck with him off.
It's refreshing to see a young nigga that sound.
Whoa.
Nah, because when I was young, I was quiet with it. He's able to be out there in the open. Like I'm 35 years. I'm gonna be 35 in a couple weeks, man. And I'm just putting myself out there. If this is even putting yourself out there.
Shout out to ListenVision.
But I've been of this mind. My brother will tell you, he's out here. My brother will tell you, I've been of this mind early 20s. But young Marcus, where he is not even 20 yet, I don't think. He's putting that shit out there, man, and that's refreshing to see. So I didn't gasp because of that. What I don't like is the separation between that I've seen personally, not personally, but that I've seen between young Pharaoh and young Marcus. I think them two young brothers should build together rather than separate.
Man, I saw when young Pharaoh came here in DC.
He seems like a good brother.
Oh yeah, he was a good brother. But he was like, I'll never be friends with Marcus again.
Right.
I was like, damn,
again.
man.
That's a red flag, though. Come on, man. You can't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Never say never.
And you know, I think that because I watched the young guy, you know what I'm saying? And it seemed like his ego has been turned up a notch or two.
How old is he?
22. I think he's 22.
Yes, he's 22 years old.
We got egos at 22, nigga.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
He
Young
the
lion.
Tupac of the game.
That's
Young lion.
I think
Tupac of the game?
I think that was my.
What he means is Tupac's mindset at that age.
just
He was
like,
a
I
young
don't give- I
lion.
don't
Nigga,
give-
I
Feeling
don't give a
young
fuck.
and invincible.
He the
How we
Tupac
all
of
felt
the
at
game.
22.
Yeah,
He the Tupac of the
22,
game.
nigga, you can tell me shit.
Yeah, he was Tupac of the game.
But I think that's the point, man. As men, we all got egos, and sometimes our egos get out of check. But as men, are we willing to come back to the table, parse it out, and move forward? And I think if
Hold on.
that
What was
happens,
that word you said?
Parse it out.
What's parse mean, bro?
separate.
Parse
your
it
idea.
out.
Niggas
Parse.
are college educated, bro.
Didn't I tell you I had a degree, nigga?
No,
you went
just-
to
that's a
Blue
new word.
Plains University.
That's a
I
new
speak
word.
to the educated
Yeah,
niggas.
that nigga said he's a psychology degree.
Parse it out. Yeah, I'm not. That's no disrespect. I rung the bell with myself, man.
He understands.
But listen though,
Flush, reverse,
So speaking
reverse
of-
flush.
Speaking on that, let's talk about that. Talking about the ego, let's bring the ego into play. Because what I see in the conscious community right now is a lot of goddamn ego. A lot of ego. When I even saw the elders, what would be considered the old heads, I won't say the elders, but the old heads, Umar and Seti, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Hey, old head.
Man, you think that you think them crackers don't be putting up a goddamn black face and impersonating a black motherfucker and making comments, we read the comments. I don't give a fuck what they try to tell you. Oh, we don't. I stay away from the comments. Shit.
That's where I was.
You gonna read them comments?
What I was trying to go at was Seti and Umar going back and forth. I hear a lot of I. I'm the Prince of Pan-Africanism. Nigga, I've been in the game for years. Listen,
shit
I. That's ego. Yeah. Guess what? We're not fighting our enemy. Our goddamn enemy is sitting back like this.
I'm gonna play the devil's advocate to the devil's advocate.
They adding shit in too.
I mean, let's
hold on. When is the last time a man challenged your body of work?
My body
and how what you did and how you take care of your family? How would you respond?
Hold on. Who's going to challenge my body of work and what I do to take care of my family?
Well, and you got to look at that situation. When that situation went down, the man's ego come out. If you out working, doing what you're supposed to do, and someone challenges your work in the community and what you do, it's gonna come into place. It ain't gonna be like because you did it. You sacrificed.
So that's ego. That's what I mean. That means
you need ego to be a leader.
No, you don't. You need to kill the ego to be a leader.
I don't.
Facts.
Your ego has to die. The reason why your ego has to die is because this ego tells you self control or containment or whatever the fuck you want to call it. When you kill your ego, it's not about self. If you say you're the leader of our community or you're the prince of whatever, your ego has to fucking die because it's bigger than you at that point. At that point, it becomes the community. So if a motherfucker comes at Martin Luther, can you imagine Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, despite the differences going back and forth like Seti and Umar?
Yo, can you imagine
Martin Luther King? They did.
Can you imagine?
They did.
But they rectified.
No, they did not.
They rectified.
Yes, they did.
Yes, they
did
did.
not. They did it respectfully. They didn't do it like this.
That shit wasn't
hold on. Look up early Malcolm X clips talking about Martin Luther King.
But you're not
going to
hear
Uncle Tom. It was a lot of Negro preachers.
Look,
it was a lot of.
I'm gonna tell you
what you might say today was disrespectful.
I'm gonna tell you, I never heard Dr. King or Malcolm X talk in third person all the fucking time, every day.
Person.
We live in a different times.
There's no disrespect. It's just like, God damn.
And for the record, let's say this. On this show, we respect Seti and we respect Umar.
Straight up.
Yeah.
But everybody is open to criticism when you're in the eyes of the public. Just like we'll be in the eyes of the public for the shit we saying right now.
All 100 people who watch this show on YouTube are open to criticize us.
Hold on, we had 10,000 views this week, and we got like 50 people on live stream right now. What's up, everybody on live stream?
Yeah.
What's up, Nee? What's up, motherfucking Keyshawn? What's up, Matt? What's up, Lawrence? What's up, EJ? What's up, Randolph?
Man.
What's up?
You really gonna read all the names?
Shout out to Steve Friends. He following us right now too. Yeah.
Good.
Shout out Wink. What's up, Wink?
Franchise.
What's
Gonna
up?
get you on the show, franchise.
We need him.
Anyway,
Pause.
if you back to the psychology tip, man. But at the end of the day, you have to assume some type of confidence or ego for you to step out of the shadows and to step up front.
Confidence and ego are two different things, my brother.
But no, your confidence is fueled by your ego.
Nah, it's not.
Yes,
confidence
it is.
Fueled by your nuts.
Well, what he means is your confidence.
He learned that at Blue Plains University.
I definitely did though.
What he means is your confidence is fueled by your inner being. What he calls nuts.
So guess what? If you're not in touch with your inner being, every man has a sense of ego, and any psychologist will tell you. Even the person you follow, Frances Cress Welding, look up her work. She'll tell you. Ego ascends you to leadership. Now, what you do with that ego once you attain your leadership is a different thing. But think about that feeling that made you step out of the shadows once you was 22, 23. What made you step in and say, "I can be the man to lead my people"?
That's what happened.
That's not a communal thing. When your ego kicks in to tell you, I can be that person. I can sacrifice. I can be the man to take the lumps. That's an ego.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, hold on.
Look.
You won't be the man to take the lumps.
An ego sound like a damn parasite to me.
Yeah.
Because you gotta feed it. You gotta keep on feeding that and feeding it and feeding it.
Starve
you know
the
what I'm
parasite.
saying? Before it starve out and you be like, damn, I ain't shit no more.
Oh.
Because it's something you had to get exposed to and be like and keep feeding on that energy. You know what I'm saying? So this is my opinion. You know
ego in check.
Cause you can ego trip.
A man in the ego in an ego trip is a dangerous man. But a man controlling his ego and fueling him to lead
Yo,
is a powerful thing.
But
So
that-
you can't
but-
take the ego out and say you need to take all ego out and it's just for everybody.
Hold up, though. That's
I
like
disagree.
saying, oh well, a man who's a crackhead and that's dangerous. But you know, if he's just smoking crack here and there, it leads up to that.
It's not the
I don't
same.
know.
But
You
it's
to be
not
able
the same at
It
all.
leads
that
up
was
to that.
definitely that wasn't even apples to oranges. That was
Shit.
apples and fucking.
That nigga just made up his own
That was apples
analogy.
and iguanas.
Ego is like, how many niggas have we seen go down for egos?
A
lot.
A lot.
Are you serious?
But you talking about smoking crack?
But guess what?
No, it's the same thing. It's a
It's
I
drug.
think when you smoke crack, you just gave
It's
up
a
on your
drug.
ego.
It's
Period.
a disease.
You just-
Goddamn.
you
that
smoke
feeling,
crack,
that
you say-
feeling that allows you to look in the mirror and say, "I'm the man, and I can be the best at what I'm doing." That's the same. That's the same.
That's
energy.
not an ego. That's confidence at that level.
What fuels your confidence? So hold on. So what changes confidence to ego?
Overconfidence.
I disagree.
Hold up.
Overconfidence.
That would mean it was still confidence. How do you go from what? Where does your confidence come from?
Abuse breeds abuse, breeds abuse, breeds abuse. Confidence is confidence. But if you overconfident, that breeds a new level of abusive confidence, which ultimately turns into ego, which is how all problems start. You have to balance yourself. You have to keep yourself in check. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't have no
But
confidence.
that's given the reality that ego doesn't exist. Your ego exists. Your ego fuels 90% of your unconscious things. The things that make you wanna, I need a house, I wanna fuck a bitch, I wanna be stable in life. That's your ego fueling that. That's
Nah.
not your confidence fuel.
No.
Confidence
No.
is emotion
I disagree.
on top of ego.
I disagree.
It's desire
Confidence fuels
and
that. Confidence
and,
fuels that. But it's ego. It's
Ego's-
ego when you feel like you need to just always do it.
That's ego out of
Like
control.
I know you know certain dudes like.
But ego and out of control means the same
Well,
thing.
hold on. Yeah, exactly.
Ego,
No, it does not.
desire, habit, all
Yo,
synonymous,
bro,
huh?
listen. First
Same
of all,
shit.
when I was, I'm married and shit
You
now.
gotta feed it.
But before I was married, I
Fed your ego.
Fed your
no,
ego.
I did not feed my ego. I had sex with women, but I didn't brag about it. Whereas though other people who may have been starved from that lifestyle or couldn't wait to get it, when they start fucking bitches and when they start getting money, when they start doing
Oh, we
things.
can't call
Flamboyant.
these queens bitches.
No, I'm not necessarily talking about black women.
All right, I'm about to read y'all the definition of
Look,
ego.
Hold on. I don't give a fuck about what the white man say ego is. Sorry.
He went to Webster's.
Let me read y'all the definition of ego. A person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance.
His mouth is back on the mic.
A part of the mind that
All the way on.
that mediates the conscious and unconscious and is responsible for reality, realty testing and a sense of personal identity. That's the definition
You said
of
Out
ego.
of
self
everything
twice,
he's
though.
self,
You said then that last you said
Ego,
personal,
ego.
right?
You
Self,
only
self, self,
you
person.
exist in self. If you don't have a concept like self, you don't exist.
Right. So that
I
ego
exist.
can be okay. You're saying it can be,
And that's the
fused.
self. You understand that you exist. You
And
have
I
to
am
recognize
that I
yourself.
am.
So that's still recognizing yourself.
I
So I'll
am.
read the definition again. A person's sense of self-esteem
Oh, back up from the mic.
or self-importance.
Can you back up?
The part of the mind that mediates between the
nigga
conscious
that nigga
and the
hard.
unconscious
You will be
So
clean.
it's
and
in the
responsible
microphone.
for reality.
Yeah, responsible for
Is there a
reality.
second definition of
Just
ego in that?
I'm going to give you the wipes to clean that microphone.
Go ahead.
Just saying.
So we heard a lot
I'm
of
putting my
self.
nuts on all these microphones before I leave. How about that?
Well, you're going
Which
to have
sack
the
do
wipes.
you want, left or right?
It doesn't matter. You're
I'll
gonna
double
you're gonna
dip
have-
it.
You're going to have the wipes to clean all the
Double,
microphones off.
double dip.
But look, back to what we was talking about. No, matter of fact, not even back to what we was talking about. Ego. Is the conscious community? Oh, let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you this. Has the conscious community, has the
Bad live stream.
conscious community become another religion?
It has. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why it has. Because the conscious community reminds me a lot of hip hop.
You battle rapping?
I mean, no, we go from the great teachers to like
Great.
I'll give you an example. The great teachers like Rakim and all them other and
KRS-One.
KRS-One, speaking all that real shit, right? And we went to like a different generation of cooler niggas, right? who was cooler. They sold a little drugs, but they were still telling you good shit. Like, so it's like you went from like Reverend Valentine and them to Red Pill and Blue Pill and them, who was all kicking consciousness.
Right.
And now you got Little Yachty. It's the same way in the conscious community.
Oh, you went from Red Pill to Yachty though. That's a big.
What I'm saying is like
transition.
it's like you went from Rakim to Jay-Z to Little Yachty, right? You went from
There was a lot in between Jay-Z and Lil Yachty.
You went from Dr. Clark to Red Pill, Blue Pill to Young Pharaoh. I think it's the same thing, but just in different parallel universes.
Different realms.
I think
the same thing,
I think it
bro.
goes to what Umar said, that the media has a lot to play in.
No, nigga, you got a million followers.
Hold on.
What you talking about?
Hold on.
You cannot blame the media when a million people want to know what you're saying.
You named specific people, right? And guess what? Through hip hop and through the conscious community, it's always been lame niggas that existed. Because through that same space, MC Hammer existed. Vanilla
I don't think
Ice.
MC Hammer was lame, though.
But let me finish. MC Hammer existed. Vanilla Ice existed. Marky Mark existed. So it's always been whack motherfuckers that got on, right? But they was played to the left. The difference is
We don't play them niggas to the left, though. That's the difference.
But
We play MC Hammer and them to the left.
The difference is,
Come on, man.
media-
MC Hammer was a gangster though.
MC Hammer's a real gangster.
Like,
The
real
media,
talk,
the media.
He may have been doing that pumps and the bump shit, but that nigga was a cold G, and his family was plugged.
But the media propped up the little Yachties, the little whoever's, so it's a difference in the era. Back
but
then,
who's biting
hold
it,
on. Back then, Wu-Tang was on
Nigga said, hold on.
TV.
Shut your ass up.
Public Enemy was on TV. They was on MTV. They was on the shows. They was prominent in the media.
I think
But
you're proving my
At
point.
a point, they got blacked out after what the fuck is Ice Cube in there?
NWA.
After NWA, it was a media blackout in terms of
Well,
I
that
think
was-
NWA started the media blackout.
yeah. But will you
That
get
was
what I'm
the-
saying?
that was the
So,
beginning.
That was the shift. So these two elements of hip hop always existed. It wasn't just it was all one way, then it just shifted all
I didn't
one
say
way.
that. I'm
The
talking
focus
about,
just shifted.
I'm talking about the major impact on the culture.
Who makes the major impact? Who shapes the culture?
Everybody I just named and the examples that I just used impact both elements of both cultures.
What platform
Period.
shapes the culture?
What do you mean? What platform shapes the culture?
If you get on TV, if your video gets on TV,
Nah, bro,
you
what
get
I'm
hot.
saying-
If your song gets on the radio, you get hot.
Okay.
If you're promoted, you get hot.
So what I'm telling you
The
right
media,
now,
the
what-
media shape is a tastemaker.
What I'm
It's
telling
not-
I think you make your own media. I think you make yourself hot.
All right,
these
hold
days.
on.
You
Before
are
Dan
what
goes
you
off about dolphins and shit.
Nah. You are what you manifest.
Listen.
And I'm hold on. Let me just finish real quick.
Make sure you finish on Cohen, man.
You can use this show as an example. If we push this show properly, we will make it what it is. It don't matter what people perceive you to be. It's what you are and what you manifest yourself to be. For those who have ears here.
All right, that was a great point, but I don't know what the fuck that had to do with the fuck me and this thing was talking about.
This is the first time you've been drinking in a couple of weeks, y'all.
Ginger beer got me fucked up.
All I'm saying is that the major impactors of the culture, you see them at the forefront at each era, and that's what pretty much guides the wave. You know what I'm saying? I use Jay-Z as an example on the rap side because when Jay-Z said take off the jerseys and put on button-ups, nigga, that's what everybody did.
Nigga, Jay-Z even had everybody stop popping Molly.
So-
He was popping Molly as well. He said, I don't pop Molly, I rock Tom Floor.
Who said that?
So I mean, what I mean by that statement
Is she on a Molly right now?
Hey, don't stop me.
Oh man, why you yelling out names, yo?
It ain't a million days with the Mollies.
Time out.
Time.
Nigga, you need to send Mike your video now.
Time out, man.
Send Mike your
Elephant in the
video now.
motherfucking room. Please.
That nigga's 46 minutes late.
47 and 5 seconds.
Yo, hey, get this thing on the camera. Say what's up, Koo.
Look, Koosta's motherfucking in the building.
I ain't mad at him, though.
What's up, Koo? What's up, man? Talk to the people. What you been doing in Virginia? Riding race cars and shit? He said, touch the microphone.
Hello? Boom, boom. Not man, just working.
Late day went a little later than that.
he said, Koosta said, new year, new me.
With me?
Huh?
Come on, Koo, talk to the people.
All right, so this shit's slowing down the whole goddamn show. So we're gonna go back to what we was talking about while Koosta Corner get together. So back to what we were saying, right? We were talking about leaders in the conscious community, leaders versus preachers, and what type of stand are we holding our leaders to in the community.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna say this. I was listening to Voices with Vision today, man. Shout out to WPFW. And they had the same sort of debate. They were talking about how black liberals that, you know, go to college, make some money, they kind of disparage the conscious community. Like, they call them hoteps. If you talk anything outside of the normal code, like if you start talking economics, they may call you, oh, this a super woke hotep nigga. Definitely when you start talking about the guy within yourself, they be like, who's this hotep?
Well, most people don't.
That's juice nigga.
But most people don't understand what I'm talking about. And
No, hold on. I got what you're saying, but I just want to lay the whole thing out. So that was a debate between mainstream and the conscious community, and that shit played out in the debate between Seti and Umar, between Polite and Sonetta and a host of other Pharaoh. They picked up on this divide. And they'd say, well, look at these niggas. They say all these things, but they don't live it. But at the same time, we got to address that. Let's not keep talking about the infighting. Let's address the fact that black liberals and black conservatives disparage our way of thinking, our movements, because it really affects their way of life. When we start talking about economic inequality, it affects their way of life because they with the system. When they start talking about, you know what I'm saying, true hip hop versus commercial hip hop, it's affecting their bottom line because they with the other shit. So I would say we can shift gears in terms of just as a people how we gotta stick together and not let the folks outside of our movements, because all of us on the stage believe a certain thing. It's a little bit different, but we all part of the same movement, pushing the culture forward. Those people are about holding the culture back. Nigga, drop the clue bomb for me. That's what's up.
Clue.
Drop one of the clues bombs for me.
Let me piggyback off what you said. And what you said was actually very, very. Let's just let the bomb finish out. It was imperative.
Damn, that was an atomic clue bomb.
That shit was
long.
was that? Pause. But it was. Hold on. Let it go. Listen, what you said was imperative because, and I say that to say this. We call ourselves African, right? We call ourselves tapped into the spiritual system. We call ourselves this and we call ourselves that, and we bang on that beast and we saying fuck white Jesus and all this other crap. But in order to do that, you have to tap into your true African self. And in order to tap into your true African self, you have to say, look, I am we. Anything outside of that is European. When I see Brother JP, when I see Cool, when I see Cohen, when I see fucking Tripp, when I see them, I see myself. There's nothing separate outside of that. I am we. So when you see two brothers bickering and going back and forth, and they're supposed to be leaders in our community, it takes away from that I am we concept. See, we've dropped the spiritual aspect out of the consciousness. And you can't be conscious if you're black without the spirit. The spirit is very important in who we are. We wear the ankhs, we wear the jinyames, we wear
what the fuck is a jinyame?
Is that the joint that look like the lightning strike?
Jinyame is this. Look, hold on my chest. I'll show my chest.
It's all good.
He's put his chest. He got the jinyame on his chest.
Jinyame. What that means is
that was a straight talk, no chase first. The niggas showed they man boobs on the goddamn show.
That was the fruitiest shit ever that ever played out of this program. Everybody been in the fruitiest shit in ListenVision history.
What that says is nothing happens.
Jesus fuck, man.
Look, that's ancient African history.
Fruitism.
What that says is fruitism. Ain't nothing Roman about me, nigga. What that says is this. Nothing happens except God has his hands in it. The universal God, not the fucking, not the God. You can't say the Christian God,
Okay,
the
Dick
Muslim God, nothing, because God is bigger than all of that. You can't put God in a box.
But you did say he though.
I did say he, and let me explain that. I say he because we speak this language, and I say that in order to relate to people that only speak a certain language.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit, because I know when I say God,
She,
what I mean.
he, it are all in the same language.
You're
my nigga.
absolutely fucking right. So I could have said.
Let's let him go. Let him go.
I could have said the creator.
So-
but I chose to do it so people understand. We're on a platform that many people. I don't want to go over people's heads. So most people call God he. So I say what they want to hear.
I think you went over a rock of people's
I
heads
went over
already.
my head when I pulled my chest out. That was gay as shit.
Yeah, that was definitely.
So we gonna
Cisco-esque.
reel this conversation back in. You know what I'm saying? But Dan made some great points in
Yeah.
terms of how the community needs to stick together. Tripp made some good points. You know, he did a lot of studying at Blue Plains University. They packed them niggas' brains with that shit. There's a lot of knowledge in that motherfucking Blue Plains University.
I didn't learn from there. That's just where I went.
Pour me a hit, Des.
I said, pour me a hit.
Pour me a
man.
hit.
Pour me a
This
hit.
is not crack, bro.
So-
Bring him on in. Bring him on in.
So we got Koosta's Corner coming up right
Some
now.
good for you. We got a little bit of coonery buffoonery here. Koosta's Corner this week. Apparently, historically black college university, Talladega College, accepted.
Hold on. Talladega College.
Yeah, I think
It's a
It's,
black
it's the oldest private university in the state of Georgia.
Talladega, like Talladega Nights.
Like Ricky Bobby.
Like
Yeah,
goddamn Ricky Bobby.
But that shit existed before then.
That don't mean Ricky Bobby.
All right.
So what we got going on?
They accepted Trump's invite to march at the inauguration. So
Why not?
basically,
The laugh
a lot
at
of
it.
HBCUs been turning it down for obvious reasons, and
But it's
just wanna see
Talladega.
what y'all thought about their decision to participate.
Is there a video that's associated with this?
All right, guys, welcome back to another video, and I know
This
some of
nigga
you
here.
are not.
Oh, that's
gonna
another
like
nigga
what I
talking
have
about
to
the
say.
same shit we gonna talk about.
It's a
Warn you
news one,
ahead
too.
of time. You're not gonna like what I have to say.
Uh-oh.
Like
now,
those glasses.
There's been news out there that
Or that hat.
Or that
Talladega
1989 jean jacket.
College, the marching band, the marching
It
band.
ain't
from
that cold. That nigga in that
Talladega
car, he got
College
7
will be,
layers on.
He don't got no hair on his face.
inauguration.
Can't trust a nigga like that.
There's a
Never
lot of
trust a black
rumors
man with no
going
hair on
on
his
about
face.
it. People want to know, why is this happening? Why are they doing this? Now,
Why you don't got no hair on your
Talladega College is a
face?
Historically black college in Alabama. Hence the name Talladega. You know, Talladega, the world famous.
we back
racing,
live on the live
track,
stream.
Talladega. But people are up in arms about it. I don't know what for. I'm beginning to think that some people, some people may just don't have anything else better to do but to keep I don't know if I'm supposed to go here.
Who the fuck authorized this video?
Yeah, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Let him talk.
In the mornings, okay. It's a specific time you return.
Mumbling.
Now,
Sound like Lil Yachty.
I don't know. With some people, maybe they don't have anything else better to do but keep trouble going. There's a lot of other things to worry about in this country, whether than a marching band is going to be at the Trump inauguration. Why can't they be there? Why? What's the big thing of power? Here you go. You have a man that's pretty much wasn't a politician. He's going to be the first pretty much non-politician to become
What up, Dre?
president. Inauguration. I don't see what the big deal
What up,
is.
folks on the live stream?
Why don't you protest?
What up, Lawrence?
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to get into it.
What up, Nee?
I was getting ready to say something, but I'm not going to say it.
You ain't said shit yet.
See, sometimes even though, we all have
Shoulda known.
freedom of speech.
He got them redneck sunglasses on. You know his opinion was gonna be fucked up.
Because y'all really don't know my thoughts.
I don't wear
on it.
shades
You
though,
really
bro.
don't.
EQ, does he drive a Hemi Magnum? Is that what you put him on?
That look like a Honda to me.
Here are
don't know
these
what
young
that
men
is.
and
Nigga,
women.
that's a Honda SRT.
Hey, look at the back seats. That nigga's driving a minivan.
Got terry cloth seats in that motherfucker.
And you guys are protesting.
And he got his teenage daughter
There's a lot
fucking
of-
jean
Hey,
jacket.
Turn this
on.
hoe ass nigga off,
Hey, what
man.
the fuck are we even looking at?
A lot of other
These
things.
niggas
Nigga off
purple.
the screen.
He got a purple shirt.
Look, man. Listen.
Did I
I'm
just
not,
get punked? What was that?
I am not a anti-Trump crybaby.
Fuck that.
But I'm not a pro-Trump nigga like this motherfucker was. My thing is this, man. If y'all niggas went out to go march in the band when George Bush became president, which y'all did, what's the difference between Trump? I don't give a fuck either way.
I think that's what he was saying.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. If them niggas is in college, them niggas wasn't marching when George Bush.
y'all
them
gonna
niggas
be
is
down
in
there.
junior high school.
They
Not
marched
true.
for George Bush.
Not true.
I'm saying the school might have marched, but the kid didn't know where the kids. That was 10 years
That's
ago.
what I think
They all played the
homeboy
game.
Niggas wasn't in college.
I
They
think
all
that's what
played the
homeboy was
game.
getting to.
They all
What's the
played
big
game.
deal?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like y'all niggas, I keep saying this week in and week out. You niggas are so silly.
Silly.
Stop getting in this Trump argument. First of all, you're going to lose. Why? Because you're a tax-paying citizen, and that nigga's the fucking president.
Yeah.
Number one, you fucking idiot.
Learn his game.
Number two, learn who funded, learn who's behind him. Learn what he's into. Learn where the economy could possibly go after a Trump president.
It's too hard for us to do research, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas
Research
don't
this
wanna
shit.
Research shit.
Too
You know
hard.
what I'm saying? If you
It's not
research,
hard.
dog, all you gotta do is sit back and benefit, because the people who are in charge, they live and breathe off the fucking dummies who don't even read. They watch cable news and they run with they will either go MSNBC, CNN, or Fox. They either mean they left liberal, they in the middle, or they just totally right. Those are the three type of stupid ass Americans.
Stupid.
All you got to do is read, and you can be an exceptional American. That's sad, right?
It's not sad.
I
'cause
repeat
it's true.
that.
And I'm gonna tell you why. It's even
All
more
you
true.
have to do is read.
Look,
And you can be an exceptional American. You need to drop a bomb after that, my nigga.
Boom.
That's real shit.
Not one of them long ass fucking bombs. Can we get
It's
a
a little
regular
quick
bomb?
It's a little quick bomb.
He a little bing.
Yeah, there you go.
Good one.
That's
All
a
you-
dope.
all
We need
you-
a drone bomb. That's the type
all
of
you
shit we need.
All you gotta do is realize this. This is all you gotta do. We sit up here and complain about Trump and him being elected, right? Why not look at how he got there? Why not look at what he did? Why not look at making yourself your own motherfucking boss?
There you go.
Because at the end of the day, this is the problem. We like to go on trips, right? We look at trips at spring break and shit, right? Okay. Make yourself a brand. Go on a trip as your brand and write that shit off. When Donald Trump said, I don't pay fucking taxes,
He really don't pay taxes.
he
It's
don't
legal.
pay fucking taxes. But we sitting up here mad. I keep hearing people say, oh, the American, he don't pay taxes. Motherfucker, he's smart like he said. I am a brand. So if I go on a goddamn trip, it's my brand. It's not me. And I shouldn't have probably even said that on camera. But that's the fucking game. Nigga, learn it.
Well,
Don't be a
when you
dummy.
go, you better sell some fucking juice movies and massage a nigga.
I'm just gonna
something
have
when
a
you go out
fucking
of
sit
town.
down and
Even
have
if
a
you take a
business meeting.
loss.
Hey,
'Cause
but at the
that's
same
bullshit to
time,
write
what
off.
I think about this is that I'm glad they took a stand. All of the other people who decided not to, because y'all talking about the people who previously done it. Those motherfuckers is 25 and 30 years old now.
Yes.
The current kids who are there now are saying they're not gonna do that.
We
shit.
late.
Yeah,
And-
but I mean, like it's the obvious. It's like you're the obvious motherfucker. Oh, I don't want to fuck with Trump. Okay, obviously nobody fucks with Trump.
But they still,
you ain't
but,
no fucking special.
But at the
motherfucker for
same
that.
time, obviously they are. If somebody's choosing to do it anyway, right? Like, I never want to discount somebody taking a stand in something they believe in, however small it is, or however big it is, right? You gotta realize half them motherfuckers is either high school or college age, so they ain't never had nothing to take a stand for in their life. For their whole adult life,
I disagree.
Barack Obama has been their president.
I disagree.
And they've been taught not to go against Barack Obama, just like we
I disagree. Why didn't nobody should have marched? Nobody should have came to the fucking Obama parties. Come on, man. This nigga was the president, and niggas was getting smoked left and right.
I'm agreeing
and
with
getting off.
I'm agreeing with you, right?
So, man-
I'm agreeing with you, but what I'm saying is,
What you talking about then?
I'm not discounting anybody taking a stand for what they believe in. Whether it's Johnny Come Lately,
Does
which
that
is
mean you
hold
only
on,
believe in
no,
it
it's
when
no.
it's convenient?
I'm not
You only believe when it's convenient.
I'm not disputing that it's Johnny Come Lately, but everybody not as politically savvy as you. Like you just said, half of the motherfuckers in America don't read.
Hey, Mike.
They only watch cable news.
Get ready. If you want to be an exceptional American, just read. Drop that fucking.
The problem is people don't know what to read.
If you want to be an exceptional American, don't watch Fox News.
And then we just drop bombs. If you want to be an exceptional American, decalcify your pineal gland and eat clean.
Just drop it. Just drop it.
I wouldn't have gave him a bomb for that.
JP, get a bomb. Come on, JP. Come on.
You know what you gonna
If
get.
you are African, you ain't American.
Iku. Get yours, Iku.
What's mine?
I don't know, nigga.
I don't give a fuck about any of this
If it ain't
societal
a hit, you ain't
bullshit
getting
y'all
any.
talking about. I smoke weed and drive race cars.
Smoke weed, drive race car.
If you're not first, hold on. If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, right.
That's first.
That's his. If you're not first, you're last. Drop that bomb for you, cool.
Yo, hey, listen. Before Mike kick us out of here, let's get our final thoughts going. JP, man, you got it.
Yeah, we wrapping it up. So I just want to thank the brothers that's here tonight. Love to see y'all brothers here. You know what I'm saying? And some things I'm looking forward to in this show. We just got a camera, so I got to get a larger memory card. So
This nigga showed up with a 2 gigabyte memory card. Nigga,
the original.
My little cousin.
The original.
My godson, she can say tablet got a full memory.
So we're gonna be definitely going out. We're gonna be definitely
What you looking in my mouth for? Fuck you all in my mouth.
We're gonna be definitely going out to the community.
Oh yeah.
And getting some information for the community, bringing it back.
That's next.
And give it through this platform.
Is that a Trump collection button up you got on?
Oh my God.
This nigga does look like the deacon. He does look like the deacon of the
This
church.
West Side shit, man. This West Side. I be going quick.
Mr. Let's Talk Real, what's your final thoughts, my brother?
My final thoughts are, man, let's not hold individuals to standards that we're not willing to attain to, and let's work on building and not tearing each other down, because no matter what your political affiliation, your ideology, at this point, we on the other side of the gun. And until we realize that we all share a common enemy, we're not going to progress until we understand we share a common enemy, no matter what our small ideological differences are.
Facts. Juiceman.
My final thoughts is this. We have the final thoughts. Sorry. Let me start over. My final
that's a
thoughts
strong
is this.
ginger beer you had over there, goddammit.
Strong as hell.
My final
Shit
thoughts
might
is
be
this.
spoiled.
We have it's been fermented. It's fermented. We have the power within ourselves to tear down any system that holds us at bay.
Facts.
So as soon as we realize that we can tap into the potential within ourselves to tear down that system, we begin to tear down that system. We don't need to go against each other to bang on that beast. We go against that beast and love one another.
Boom.
I'm waiting.
Fuck sound effect was that?
All right. So look, these are my final thoughts. They're gonna be quick, man. Listen, if you happen to be one of them lucky crabs that hop out the barrel, don't get back up on the edge of the barrel of the crab and dance around, snapping at the other crabs at the bottom. All right. Hey. Next week we got Elevated All Times, also known as E. Clothing Group coming through.
Straight
You
talk.
can check them out at allhomage.com. We're gonna have them brothers up in here. We're gonna have some gear. all that shit. It's straight talk, no chase. We still love you, but we love your mother more. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.
Wow.